As a manager who wishes to change something in your firm, your department, or your area, you would be well advised to begin first by focusing exclusively on yourself. Until 2010, my actions and the actions of the staff at Upstalsboom were primarily oriented to quality and profitability. These were the goals we all concentrated on, and it seemed to be working well.
Und das hat auch gut funktioniert.
My idea of how to operate a company was to maximize profit. In this model, value creation comes from the exploitation of resources.
Durch Ausnutzung.
As a young entrepreneur accustomed to success, when I became aware of how critical my employees' opinion was of me and the company, this knowledge hit me like a ton of bricks.
Dann doch schon ein wirklicher Schlag ins Kontor.
Expressed as school grades, employee satisfaction hovered between a D and an F. And it quickly became clear that the problem had to do with leadership.
Führung heißt.
As managers, we have to realize that our purpose is to help lead people.
Menschen zu führen.
This is a service,
Eine Dienstleistung.
nothing more.
Nichts anderes.
We changed everything.
Alles geändert.
Das waren
Actually, both Upstalsboom and the company's management were entering a completely new
die
world.
Führungskräfte des Unternehmens.
We spent a lot of time and money on the issue of continuing education.
Weiterentwicklung,
And in this case, we were not speaking about professional growth, but rather personal growth.
persönlicher Weiterentwicklung.
We found an excellent device, visiting monastic seminaries to help us start on the path to finding ourselves.
geholfen haben, uns selbst zu finden.
The visit to the monastery leads to increased self-awareness and a calmer approach to oneself. Anytime you're trying to bring about change in a company, people are going to look at you skeptically at first.
Erstmal skeptisch.
It's not enough to manage one's life based only on the numbers. Instead, I need an inner source I can draw upon so I won't be so easily depleted. If I orient my life to money alone, I will soon run out of steam. Taking time to think deeply about yourself, your work, and your life. Learning to set different priorities. Not thinking of work simply as work, but as the fulfillment of its underlying purpose. It is the feeling that I can truly make a difference. In other words, the sense that your opinion really counts and has value.
was zählt und was wert ist.
What took place in the monastery was a fundamental change in my worldview as a manager.
Veränderung meines Führungsweltbildes.
While some of us went to the monastery, the others went to corporate happiness training.
Happiness-Ausbildung.
Auf Basis der Wissenschaft haben wir
We use scientific evidence to show people their hidden potential, what might actually be possible. They discovered their personal strengths, what matters to them, what they enjoy, and we help them rediscover these things at the workplace. When people feel that their work is meaningful, they become more involved in it.
Corporate Happiness hat
Corporate happiness helped change our views.
veranlasst,
dass ein Unternehmen
I find the idea that a company is interested in having its employees feel good about being there quite amazing. That I can draw my energies and tools from it and improve my satisfaction beyond anything I expected.
von der Zufriedenheit verbessern kann.
Das Betriebswirtschaftliche rückt auf
The all
einmal
business mentality takes second stage once people realize that there is something more to life than the 9-to-5 routine.
0815-Schema.
Also es
So an
herrscht
atmosphere of greater openness and deeper trust emerged that has continued to strengthen over time.
Die ersten Erfolge
Strangely enough, we could see the first signs of success in a rapid decline in the number of sick
die
days.
gesunken sind.
in der weiteren
Over
Folge
time, our economic efficiency improved as well. We've nearly doubled our sales in the last 3 years.
verdoppelt.
We know that in the long run, firms that pay attention to values also become more valuable.
Wertschöpfung
Value creation through appreciation really works,
und
and
zwar
it works
ganz-
holistically.
Wir liegen jetzt bei
We are now enjoying a
97
97 to 98% recommendation rate, which shows that employee satisfaction has clearly translated into the satisfaction of our guests as well.
Richtig übertragen. Ich hatte vor kurzem noch ein Entwicklungsgespräch mit einem
I
Hoteldirektor.
recently had a development interview with a hotel director who told me that at first he thought it was impossible to increase economic efficiency, quality, and employee satisfaction all at the same time.
Und Mitarbeiterzufriedenheit gleichzeitig.
He had always thought that you only got one at the expense of the other.
Zulasten des anderen ging.
Skeptiker gab.
At first there were skeptics, and there still are some today, I think, but no longer so many. And especially today with a growing shortage of qualified workers, we are seeing that companies with this sense of meaning and values have greater appeal. In my opinion, the Upstalsboom hotel chain now functions as a beacon because it has charted a different path.
Das ist toll, wirklich
It's exciting for me to see this, and of course, other people will also take notice.
andere Leute aufmerksam. Und das ist für mich
This
schon mal ein
represents the first sign of a paradigm shift, this idea that you start out with yourself. We all know CEOs who tell their manager to go and change something, but keep themselves out of it.
Als Unternehmer
As an entrepreneur, I feel that a corporate culture is only authentic if people can actually live out what most matters to them as individuals in their daily lives.
was ihnen als Mensch wichtig ist. Das ist das, was mich
This is what moves me personally and inspires me, to see people who are happy.
Menschen. Und das Schöne
And what is nice about our industry is that it offers me a fantastic platform to see it.
eine Plattform bietet.
Das habe ich
I've never experienced anything like this before in a company. The way people are supported here, the whole spirit you can feel
die
here.
man hier spürt.
Was ich mir wünsche, ist, dass
What I hope is
möglichst viele
that our employees will spread their excitement about the path we have embarked upon to as many Upstalsboom people as possible.
dann auch als Vorbild gelten.
This could also become a model for many entrepreneurs in Germany to choose a path that leads to greater humanity and a better corporate culture.
Zu einer besseren Unternehmenskultur führt. Dieser Paradigmenwechsel
This paradigm shift from resource exploitation to developing human potential will open up a spectrum of possibilities for us, one that is too large to fully predict.
Auch das wissen
Other
viele.
firms understand this in theory, but they just haven't seized upon it. I don't really know why.